Hey Lynn, it's Chris here at the apartment, and just wanted to do a quick walkthrough, kind of give you an idea of what we're going to need for the listing process here, and really what it's going to need to go sooner than later. I know it seems like a lot of work up front, but if the better it looks, the quicker it's going to go, and the less waiting for you and your tenant, and the less showings we're going to have to go through. So what we want is certainly a lot of stuff picked up. We'll need the bed here and make it really nice and smooth and tight. Anything like the bunny and the telephone's fine, but the floss and the bunny and all that kind of stuff kind of put away. Anything that's clutter kind of put away. Even if we could get kind of this stuff out of here, it'll give it a sense of a bigger space. Lots of personal items up here. Again, if we could get a nice smooth surface here. A lot of the stuff picked up. The jewelry box, of course, is fine. Again, with the table, all the stuff cleared off the table, the chairs put in, and then anything that could be tightened up, just straight piles, really does make for a big difference. Maybe fix the cords here and just kind of straighten everything and give everything a nice wipe down and clean. Again, for this in here, it's going to kind of need to be straightened up here. If we could kind of hide the basket underneath there, and any of this kind of stuff that could be straightened up would be huge. And just a general cleaning in here. Empty the trash if you can on a daily basis and keep that all nice and fresh. Maybe hide the plunger somewhere back over here in the closet, and just give the bowl a nice wipe down and make sure everything in here is really nice and clean. The shower looks good. Let's see for the kitchen. Kitchen can kind of be a pain sometimes because there's always things like toasters and coffee pots and things like this, but a clean surface up here is really going to give it a sense of a bigger space. And again, as much as this stuff, if not all of it, can be removed and kind of put maybe in some of these shelves here. Looks like there's quite a bit of room up in these as well. So if we could just maybe get all this stuff moved here, again, for a nice clean surface, and then we could even keep the lights on, for the showings as well. So when they come in, they see this nice, this great kitchen. Again, a general cleaning is going to go a long way. Anything like this, just having the trash can and the bags, anything away from the walls is going to make this space look smaller, and we don't have a lot of room to work with here. So if we could utilize these shelves and kind of get all this stuff hidden, I know it's kind of a lot of work right up front here, but it's certainly going to pay off for headaches of showings, people coming through. We certainly want to minimize that, and certainly get an offer sooner the better. So those are the general tips. Basically decluttering any surfaces here on top. The artwork is fine. The printer's fine. I understand we have to have somewhere to print and whatnot. But as much as this other stuff is that we could clear off as possible and straighten up as much of this to give it nice clean lines. Another silly little thing. Take a book, bring it right here to the edge. It sounds silly, but it definitely pays off, certainly in photos and in showings.